Okie dokie. What's going on? Let's go. So, first thing I want to do is, I have the LFS book. Well, everybody's got that. I have the BLFS book, and instead of just reading from what I have on my desktop, I would like to go get it. Okay, so if anybody has any problems, they can go and we can work all off the same page here. Okay, so let's see, clear. What I want to do is, at the time I started doing this, I went off of the BLFS 2012. I guess it was in November 2nd of 2012. Okay, and that was the latest one I could find. Now, recently, I just found out, as of like 10 minutes ago, that there's a 7.4 BLFS book out. Okay, and I'm not going to do that. This BLFS book I'm doing here is off of 7.2. Okay, the 7.4 book, I don't think it should be too different. And what we're going to do, it shouldn't even bother us. Okay, especially with these little networking utilities and stuff like that. If there is a version number change, it would only be by 1 or so points. And to be honest with you, if we're running 7.3, we're trying to do BLFS 7.3, and we go off a 7.4 book, it could really throw us off. So I would rather do a step down. And I have tried. I did a couple dry runs, the things I'm going to show you here, so I'd rather stick to that. I think it would be okay. So first thing we should do is I'm going to copy out this here, and this is what I'm going to go search for. Okay, so let's say Control A, Control C, and we'll say links, and let's see, Control A, close bracket, and we'll go find this here. Okay, alright, and what we're getting here is we have to find this link here. Nope, I don't have any GPM. Can I get some GPM going on here so I can do a pointer? Let me see. See. And can I say Oscar? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. Okay. So what I want to do is, by just searching for this, I get a path name, okay? And I'm just going to take this archive here, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put that in my search query. So let me see, let's copy that, and we'll get this book, okay? Okay. So now let's go, we'll say Control A, close bracket, and we have museum, index of, we'll go to index of, unreachable, official line, see if that's it, stable, go to the BLFS museum, unreachable, no way man, 6.9, probably so. Let's see. What's going on here? Am I even connected anymore? Yep, everything's okay here. Let's say Control A, close bracket. And LFS museum, index of, let's try this one here. Okay. Alright. Look at the URL. Okay. Look at the URL. This is what we're going to work out of here. Okay. Snapshot 2012 Like I said, it's I wouldn't worry too much about the version numbers and the releases on some of the packages that come out. Like I said, there might be one or two off, but when you're working with LFS, it's not really that big of a problem. Okay. Oh, let's go back. Sorry. What's it? This again. Let's find it. There it is. Index image. Okay. We've got the snapshot, and we got a BLFS Turkey Z book, and we want to get it because we don't really want to stay connected online. Connection might freeze or whatever like that. So let's just get it, and we're going to say save. And I already have it, but I'm going to overwrite it. Okay, looks good. Let's exit. Okay, and there we go. Let me move this BLFS. Okay. Now we have the book. Let's move the book. Move BLFS into book. Okay. And we'll see the end of the book directly when we work out of it. So Tora XVF. And let's go into BLFS 2012. No suffix. And here we go. Good deal. Okay, now if you remember in the other tutorials, I use Lynx as a, not text editor, but a, what do you call it? A colorful thing. Okay? Colorful. I'm so stupid right now. I can't. To view the pages of the book here. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. And basically right now, all I want to do is go shopping. There's a couple different things. You scroll down here, configuring, adding users and everything else like that. That's something that I am going to do, and probably a few tutorials. But first, I just want to get a collection of packages going here, and we can do that. Etsy, VimRC files, all the add-on stuff. I'm not going to deal with that. Etsy shells files, I'm not going to deal with that. Random number generators, LSB release, I'm not going to deal with any of that. I'm just going to go straight into getting the packages that we could use to get our machine better equipped for what we needed to do now. Right now, we don't have ifconfig, we don't have a lot of stuff, so I want to go ahead and knock that out before we do anything else. Okay? Alright. So first, let's go ahead and I want to let me make a directory here, and we'll call this 2LFS. No, let's call it BLFS. No, let's call it 2 new LFS. Okay, and this will be an area here that we can just, when we get the packages, we can download them right into this area here, and we don't have to worry about screwing up anything that might be in a directory. Okay, so now let's say links, and we'll go back up. We'll say book. Okay, we'll say BLFS, and we'll say index HTML. Okay, cool. So whatever we decide to get while we're browsing, it'll just dump right into our new directory here. Okay, we won't have to worry about moving stuff around. Creating a custom boot device. Nah, we don't need that as much as we need internet right now. Configuration for users, we do need that, but I'm just going to skip over that for right now. I'm just going to get some packages. Security and vulnerabilities, you guys can read about all that. Crack loop support, yada yada, IP tables. Okay. OpenSSH, we'll be getting that later. Sudo, we'll be definitely getting that later. Okay. Editors, we have Vim, and that's actually Emacs. I want to get Emacs. Emacs is massive. it's huge. On my 7 point or 6.2, I had Emacs on it. It took like all day to install. I mean, and it was just make and it was weird. But let's go. Where are we at now? Libs. We don't need any of these libs right now. Let's keep going. And graphical front libraries. X or something like that. The GDM. I might do that on this. I might do that on this LFS. And it won't be anytime soon, but I'm definitely considering doing one of them. So, and that's a big change from what I said I was not going to do. But I think I am going to do a display manager. CPIO, we can get that later. Eject. This ejects your CD-ROM, which I needed for my 6.2. GPM. I need that. Let's see. Parted. Speedutils, programming. NASM's in here somewhere. And I can get that later. PCL networking. Okay. DHCP-CD. We'll be getting that, but that'll be more like a second phase thing. We don't even have ifconfig right now, so I want to get that first. Okay. And NetTools is what will contain our ifconfig. So let's go ahead and into there. And let's check first and see. I'm going to pop this out. Control A, Control X. This will pop it out here so I can get a big view. NetTools package container blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. See, this has our ARP commands, hostname, ifconfig, netstat. Alright, we definitely need that. Route, we definitely need this, okay? So, let's go ahead. We're not going to install it yet. Let's just go ahead and download it first, okay? Alright, so, when you look right here, where it's yellow highlighted, that's actually where my cursor's at. My, is it cursor? No, that's the link that it's pointing at, okay? I can get an FTP, or I can get the Linux from scratch, this one up here, the HTTP. Okay, so I'm going to get that. Now if you notice down here in the blue bar, that's gives you output what's going on, okay? So I just entered it. Let me do it again. Okay, so I entered it, and it says download or cancel. Hit D for download, lowercase d by the way, okay? It's not case sensitive. And then it's going to go through the moves, say standard output options, blah blah blah, save to disk, yes, okay? And that gets highlighted just by going down to it. Okay, hit enter. And then at the bottom here, it's going to ask me what do I want to save it as. NetTools, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so that one's done. And I can check that out by going to new LFS, right? And there is our package. Okay. Okay, that's out of the way. ifconfig's done. Something else we'll need. We're gonna need wget, but let's get it. Let's get wget. Okay, so we'll say recommended. Come back to wget. Let's get wireless tools first. Okay, WPA. Yeah, wireless tools is gonna have stuff like IW list, okay, which allows you to scan around you for access points, so we're definitely going to need that, okay, and blah blah blah. Any dependencies that we need? It doesn't look like any dependencies, okay, so let's go ahead and just download it. Alright, so we download it, retrieving file, save to disk, name it that, saving. Cool. Okay, that's done. WPA supplicant. WPA supplicant is for WPA keys and connecting to your router, with WPA authentication. Okay. Now, you will need this if you have WPA keys. Okay. So I'm going to get it, but I want to talk a little bit about that before I go too far. And that takes quite a bit of configuring, but that can be like a second phase type of thing. I just want to get the network up. Okay, so let's download that anyway. We're going to need that, and it's not too big of a file. Save to disk. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Now, you hit your left arrow, you go back. Right arrow goes forward. This here says is recommended. These are the dependencies that are needed. And I need libnl and OpenSSL. Okay, so I'm gonna get that while I'm right here, and I think that this is the one that's gonna be a punk. Not get this for me. No, this is okay. I ran into some problems doing a couple dry runs. I actually ran into some dependency hell, and I think wget was wget curl. It was like four different things I needed, but every time I opened up the next dependency, it said I needed another dependency. So yeah, I ran into a little bit of dependency hell here, but we can avoid all that now. Okay, so I have, okay, libnl, I have that. OpenSSL, I need to get that. So let's get that. And this is just going to prepare us for later. And I think this is another, this is another broken link. Pretty sure. No, I'm wrong. What was the broken link? Patch? Oh, I think it was the patch was the broken link. Okay. But also too, keep your eyes open here. It said additional downloads required patch. We have to get this fixed man pages patch. Okay. And as far as dependencies, there are really none. They're optional. So optional, it's fine. The basic calculator is one of them, and Kerberos is another one. So we're not going to have to get that. Here we go. Just kick me out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have to download this one here. So we'll hit Control A, escape, okay, and I'll bring it up. I'm in screen, by the way, so we can go ahead and we can copy and all that stuff like that. So let's copy this out, and we'll say Control A, Control C. And let's say links. Say Control A, Control S. Split it into another window, and we'll just temporarily store that name of the patch right there. Okay. Because if I went and I looked through that, I would have problems. I know where I can find it. It's good, faithful old open source labs, OSU, Oregon State. Okay, so I'm just going to go there, cut all the hubbub, and I need BLFS OpenSSL. So we're here, and we'll say SVN. It's taking a second or two to go through, huh? Okay, we go to O. Okay. And let's go down and OpenSSL, OpenJDK, OpenBox, no, here we go, OpenSSL, and we need a 101C is not here, okay, So let's go to FS. Let's say, no, it's not going to be here. TLFS, no. Looks like we're going to have to search for this here. Open SSL. Just search for that in your search term. Expand pages. Patch. Expand pages 1 patch. No. From scratch. Archive. BLSS. Museum. Snapshot. See if that's it. No. Private build script. Just got it. I googled. I just got it like a little bit ago. Open SSL. Fix main pages 1 patch. Let's try this again. Patches. Snapshot. BLFS Museum. SSL. 101E. And dependencies. Negative. Go to home page, which I should not have come here. I could have downloaded all these and just flopped them out as I went along and be like, this is what you need, go find it, but I don't really like to do that. Let's see, fix main pages patch. Eek. Wish I could have had my font a little smaller, but that would just... I noticed a few problems if I made it too small with seeing everything. Alright, so that's not cool. Not cool, but not impossible. Since I did just get it like a little bit ago. I get it a little bit of it ago. And let's go to BLFS and just search around. Agglomeration. Bytes a second. Look at that incredible speed. Incredible. Slower than molasses, man. Flex kit. Miss it. HO. Open SP. Let's hit / okay, I'll say open, search for open, and we'll do next line, open SSL, okay. Oh my god, why is this taking so long? BLFS bundle, open SSL. Remember, if you guys are having any problems, follow me, and hit the just look at the URLs in highlighted gray. You'll be able to find them. Okay, here we go. This is it. Okay. Now this is the patch and it's in a text form. Okay, so after you go to it, alright. I could hit tar that. Oh no. I don't need the tar. We already have the tar. This is a patch file. So the patch file is, you know, like I said, it's in a text form. Okay, this is the patch. And what we want to do is, we want to go ahead and we want to escape. Okay, and that's going to pop out some options here. And what I want to do is, I'm going to tick down, say, save formatted document. Okay, that's what I want to save it as. Right, and now I have it. Okay, so that's cool. Alright, that's done. Exit. Okay, that's cool. So, we have OpenSSL. And additional downloads, dependencies optional. Okay, and we'll come back and we'll read all that later on how to fix that, or how to install it. We'll just jump right out. rsync, no. wget, yes, but maybe not right now. Do I have WPA? I have wireless tools, WPA supplicant. Network utilities, bind, network manager. Network manager, I'm not going to get network manager yet. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of times I've disabled my network manager on some things, and I've done it so I could have more freedom in moving stuff around and actually connecting to different things. Because what'll happen is if you download network manager, whatever like that, as soon as you start up your machine, the network manager might start up, and that's not really what I want to happen right yet. Okay, if that starts up, I could have problems downing my device or whatever like that, so I'd rather not do that right yet. And it's kind of cool to learn how to connect without network manager, because there are some limitations with some network managers. Okay, so I'm not going to get that yet. Nmap is a good utility. I'm here, I might as well get it. And there are no dependencies. There's optionals, OpenSSL, we have that. This other stuff, we don't really need it, so I'm not going to get any of those dependencies. Let's just get Nmap. If we're not found. Not on this server. About, okay. Let's go to FTP mirror, we'll go to Gentoo dist files. Okay. Yes, I'm going to download it. And this takes a couple seconds, but not too long. Actually, yeah, kind of too long, because I don't know what happened, but my connection just went to crap. 900 kilobits second. Alright, cool. Save. Enter file name. Yes, that's cool. Saving. Alright. Nmap's done. No dependencies. Traceroute. Something we should get. And traceroute dependencies. There are no traceroute dependencies. So let's just get it from here. Jumping up a little bit at the bottom, but it's no biggie, no biggie. Alright, save to disk, trace route. Actually hit that again and said don't want to overwrite it. And let's see, that's that. Nmap trace route. Who is? I don't need that. YCD, I don't need that. Wireshark, I don't need that right yet. Curl, I do need that, but I can save that for second time around. Web browsers, I definitely need those. But I'll save that for the second time around. Servers, I would like to get some mailers going on in this one. Server software. Databases, blah blah. XINet utils. For server software. I'm not going to get INET. No. Right? Let's make this big here. Alright. Let's see. Libraries, Cairo, no. Window managers, no window managers. KDE. God, no KDE. Please, no KDE. Oh my God. No. GDM, I don't know what kind of GDM I'm gonna get yet. Probably it'll be, some small XFCE, which I kinda like. I don't think I'll do any GNOME, but I can do I can do like 4 different ones, I don't know. That's for down the road. Web browsers, graphicals, no. Multimedia, no. Although I am going to get FFmpeg later. Audio utils, not yet. CD Paranoia. What's this? Lame. Never heard of CD Paranoia. Video utils, FFmpeg, yep, I'll get that whole package. CD writing utils, of course, get that. Not yet. Printing, don't need it. Scanners. Let's see. Typesetting. PDF. Oh, PostScripts. Yeah. I got a nice little script that you can read PDFs in frame buffer. So I'll definitely get that. But that's all later. Let me go back up and see if I did miss anything. But I do want to get the network straightened around. And we can go from there. Okay. Let's see here. Should I get this? Yeah, why not? I don't think there'll be any dependencies with this. Oh, yeah. GPM recommended. I am going to use GPM. I should get GPM. You know, I'm not even going to get links right now. Links with a Y. Links with a Y would be good to have to, yeah. Links with a Y would be good to have so I can do the same thing I'm doing here. Viewing it in a little color. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Let's get that while we're here. We'll come back and get links with the I later on because I need GPM. So if I compile it without GPM and run it like that, or install it like that, then when I do put GPM on, I won't be able to use it, right? And links with an I is kind of actually functional and useful with GPM, and you can go into a semi-graphical mode on it. It's really cool. It's really cool. You know, I'll definitely have this when I put it on. I'll definitely show you guys how, if you need. Curl, not yet. Wireshark, no. Who is? No. Network Manager, we'll come back to that, if ever. Bind utils, no. Supplicant, wget, wget. Don't know. Let's go look. Okay, let's move this patch out of the way. Open SSL patch. Let's say 2 new LFS. And let's go into 2 new LFS. That's what we got so far. NetTools, blah blah blah. wget. We did not get wget. That's when we skipped over. I think there was a reason why. Dependencies, OpenSSL, or... Okay, so that's why we skipped wget. Because we need OpenSSL. We got OpenSSL. So let's get wget. Download. Okay. Good deal. It's not an imperative to have wget right off the bat, but we're here. We got everything else. Let's do that. NTP. It's a time server. Client server keeps time synchronized between various computers over a network. I kind of don't like. Well, maybe we should just get it. Why not? Everybody else has got it. We might as well get it too. Oh man, that's a huge thing. I see NTP all over everywhere else, and it is a time thing. I was concerned that who is it that's got Telnet? I forget who Telnet is, but I don't know if it's I don't think it's in. It might be in one of the other packages or something like that. NFS utils, don't need that. Net tools. I think we did get net tools. Got net tools. Okay. NCFTP. I'm not going to put FTP server on this one, unless I have to. BridgeUtils. What does that do? Totally need manage bridge devices, virtual machines. No, not yet. DHCP. Eesh. I really need that kind of now. I really do kind of need that now. DHCP CD. I need DH client. Even if you had WPA supplicant, okay, you're going to need DH client to connect. I think the only way you connect is through DH client. Even if you had network manager, I think you need DH client. So we do need DH client. Problem is with this though, on the dry run I did, it's like, geez, there was a whole bunch of crap. I think this is the dependency hell that I was going to run into, or I did run into on the other side when I did that dry run. And you know, we're here, gonna need it. Do I need DHCP CD or do I need DH client? I need DH client. This doesn't have any dependencies. Okay, so I'm gonna get this for now, even though I don't know if I'll install it or not. DHCP CD. I don't know if I'll install it, but I did install on the other one, and it was really easy compared to the DHCP. This one here. Now, okay. But I think this one here allows you to do manual DH client, and which I really like to do because it gives me a little bit more freedom. Required patches. We got to get patches. We got to make sure your kernel is configured right, and which kernel should be configured right now after we added all that stuff. So let's get that now. So enter, download. And the dependency hell was when I actually opened it up and started doing stuff, and I don't know. Doesn't matter, we need it. Let's get it. Required patch. Client script patch. Let's get that. Okay. And let's go hunt for this. Say Control A, exit or escape. And let's get this here. Patches, blah blah blah. Okay. And where we at? Let's say, what can we say? Let's open it up right from here. Let's say links start, and we'll say, search for this, LFS, SVN. Let's do this patch here. Let's from scratch mirror, basic. This is from the book. Yeah, it's from the book. It's kind of cheap. Did it have another patch? Nope. I thought I could jump off of a different book and see if I could pop it in, but I guess not. RPM, Red Hat, Fedora. No. Let's do. Quit this. We'll say links. Actually, by the way, if you throw the not and say links in front of it, okay, it actually looks up to your history, okay, and I'll be doing some more of that, but that's actually kind of convenient. So let's say go to open source Oregon State. Ports BLFS. SVN. DHCP 424 P2. DHCP 4255. Okay. 424 P1. I could get that, but I don't want to get that because I really don't know what'll happen. I really don't. It's only a version number off, but it's a version higher, and things move around here, so I don't want to screw with that. I can go into like a archives or something. Or I can go into I'm gonna do something bad. Let's go to Slackware. 6414. Current source. Files list. I'll search for it with /DHCP. 32. Oh wow. That's really old. Not gonna have it. Unsupported. It's in here somewhere. Has to be. I got it on the drive. DHCP. Alright. BLFS. Do that. Conglomeration. Can we try that? Let's search for DHCP. There it is. .424, I think it was. 42. Who was it? 424 P2. 424 P2. 424 P2 client script patch. Get that. There we go. There we go. See? Pays to stick around, right? Right. That's right. Let's get that by hitting exit or escape. We'll scroll down, save formatted document. Save file. No. Escape. We'll say save formatted document. Yes. Client script patch. No, have it. Now while we're here, optional patch the DHCP 424 P2 missing IP version 6 patch. I'm going to get that anyway. Okay. Missing. Is it missing? Yes. Okay. And let's just get that. Okay. I'm going to say escape. And we'll go down, save formatted document. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we can then say back. Control A. Do I need anything else left here? I don't think so. See, this is all the stuff we gotta set up with that. That'll be a little bit. But it has DH client, DHCP. I mean, we need it. We really need it. But that's gonna take some time. And that's quite a bit of ways too away. We still have a lot of things to set up before we get into that. So that's okay. Alright, so let's get that. Got that. Other programming tools, Yasm. I'm not going to get Yasm, but I am going to get Nasm. Not now. Networking. Okay. Programming. Not needed. Not right now. Dbus eject. Not needed now. General utilities. Graphics. No, sir. Libs. I think I'm missing a lib somewhere. That's okay. I'll come back and get it if I need it. OpenSSL. Do we have it? I think we do. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff. Firewall. You guys can read about all that. Good to go. Shadow. We have Shadow. sudo. Let's get it. We need it. We're going to need it. Now you could run as root every time, but that might trip you up later on if you actually wanted to be a user. Okay, I like running as root a lot. All right, but what'll happen is if you install programs as root, you won't be able to use them as a user if you ever decide to be a user. And in some circumstances, root is not good for some programs. Some programs really bulk out at root, like OpenSSH. SSH is one of them that bulks out. It doesn't really like you connecting in as root, or it has a switch to disable that. Okay, so that's a little vague on my wording and everything else and my knowledge about that. I forget, but I do remember before I seen something like that. But it's always good to have a backup anyway. Okay, so sudo. Let's get sudo. And when I mean backup, I mean it's always good to have another layer of abstraction between you and totally ruining your operating system. Alright, so that's cool. Optional, these are all optional. I don't want any of these. Let's keep them nice and light. Okay. Shadow, NSS, Nettle, don't know what that is. Security, vulnerabilities, yada yada. Post install, about devices. Alright, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna exit that. Clear. This is where I am. Control A, Control A. This is where I am. Let me hit Control A, Control A, Control A, Shift S. Close out some of these windows here. This.list. Let me see if I left any things inside of here. Inside of my BLFS. No. Now we downloaded some things that might have wandered away from where we wanted them to be. I don't see any of that here. Okay, so let's say exit. Got all these things in here. Looks beautiful. Say exit. 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 There's our thing. 47 minutes. Sorry about the time. Let's say Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, C. Let's go back up here. Check this out. Alright, I think everything's here. I think we got everything we needed. And that's cool. That's cool. So in the next one, we'll think about adding a new user, because we do need a new user for LFS machine on the other side. We'll chroot into it and do all that other stuff like that, and we'll start to build some of these essential packages that we need to actually get out into the world. Okay, so thanks. Sorry for being so long, but it's necessary. Have a great day.